Hey, all you metal mixers, it's your old pal Gen X. How you guys doing on this Monday night? Hope you said well. Well, as you could tell from our t-shirts, today is a special day.
Yes.
In honor of tomorrow, which will be the 16-year anniversary that Peter Steele had passed away, we're going to do something a little different with this video. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite songs off of the releases of Typo Negative. Hope you had a good Sunday. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So what's some of your favorite topics or some of your favorite songs from the catalog of what is Typo Negative?
Typo Negative. Well, there's a lot, but we're only going to do a couple.
Yeah, I'm not going to, they have so many that we could be here all night talking about Typo Negative.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's even his early days in Carnivore.
Yeah.
You know.
Jack Daniels and pizza.
Yeah. Right. Did you ever get to see Typo Negative?
I have not. No.
I did on the Bloody Kisses tour.
Nice.
I got to see them open for, of all bands, Motley Crue, when John Corabi, and that self-titled back in '94, they opened for Motley Crue.
Wow.
Which nobody even knew about them. I knew about them, of course, but I got to see them that one time, and I absolutely loved them.
Yeah.
I loved them before, but I was already into Bloody Kisses at the time.
Yeah.
So, let's pick our songs.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you started with Carnivore, so yeah, that was my introduction to Peter Steele. He did have a band before that. I forget the name of it as offhand, but I remember something about a battery or something. It was a demo.
Yeah, there was something that was mentioned. I don't recall it, so if you guys know, drop it down in the comments.
Yeah.
Peter was an extraordinary man. He, everybody that met him, he was very friendly with the fans. He was just larger than life.
He was.
He was 6'7". He was a true gentle giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and he is totally missed.
Yeah.
In the metal community. So,
absolutely.
What songs do you like?
All right.
I have some too.
Okay. Yeah. So starting, I guess, with Origin of the Species. I know you're fucking someone else. I mean, just that start off track.
Ain't that right?
I know it's a fake live album, but it's an awesome song. It's
I love listening to it. Just knowing that the audience was all cussing and stuff like that. It was all their fans doing that fake live album. I had the original cover with Peter's asshole.
Yeah, on the cover.
On the cover, and then they went to that alternative cover.
Yeah.
Even that one's kind of a classic one.
Yeah, the censored one with the skeletons on it.
Yeah.
So
that song was based because he had been. Oh, jeez, you should hear the stories about. Well, some of the broads that cheated on him. We've been in those situations. I've been cheated on. You've been cheated on. We all been cheated on at one point in our life. So. It's part of life, and him coming right out and saying it, I was like, whoa, like really,
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been down that road before, so anybody could relate in relationships. We've both been there, done that,
Yeah. I'd have to say another one from World Coming Down. I'll skip ahead a little bit. I'm kind of flip-flopping everywhere. Everything Dies.
World Coming Down. Yeah, wasn't that their last release? World Coming Down, I believe, was their last release.
No, they had one in 2010, Dead Again.
Dead Again, that's right. That's right. I had all of them at one time. I don't know what happened to them. I think I got rid of a lot of my CDs a long time ago, and I'm slowly rebuilding my collection, so I'm definitely going to be getting the typos back. Like I said, I had every single release of theirs. I think I even had Carnivores, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
But that one is a really good one. Anything else off of October Rust?
October Rust. Let's go with In Praise of Bacchus.
Okay.
I just love that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like Green Man because that talks about Peter to the extent where he was working for the New York City Parks Department, and the kids always called him the Green Man.
Yeah.
Because that's what he wore, was the green uniform. And he actually did come back and say that was probably one of the best times of his life, working that job, because he was an unknown to everybody.
Right.
He was just doing his job, and he sometimes he talked about regretting being in typo negative, which I thought was kind of odd, but knowing how he was and knowing how he lived his life, he was very just down to earth and everything.
Yeah.
He didn't take fame at all serious at all. He had that way about him.
Yeah.
But I would have to see Green Man is probably one of my favorite tracks off of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's shoot for Bloody Kisses now.
Bloody Kisses, I would have to go with the self-titled Bloody Kisses off of that one.
A Death in the Family.
Yeah,
yep.
That one too. I would have to say Black #1, but not the cut version, the extended version.
The one that's on the actual CD.
Yep. Right. Sometimes satellite radio will play the extended version, just like Christian Woman. But I like Black #1 better than Christian Woman.
Yeah.
That song, it just defies what they're about. You know, that whole crowd that follows them.
Yeah.
You know, everything about typo is in that song. That's probably their better known song.
Yeah.
What was the other one that you liked for that? Kill All the White People? I think that
Kill All the
is
White People. Yeah, they're more up-tempoed one. Kind of reminds you of the old carnivore days. But it's a great song. It's got a funny meaning behind it. You know, he's all for the black people. You know, kill all the white people.
That was his sense of humor too.
Yeah.
He'd been on Peter had been on Jerry Springer. He posed for Playgirl, and I have that issue in my possession somewhere up in storage. But yeah, he didn't take that as serious as it was either. But he didn't realize that most of the audience for that Playgirl were all guys. And it was weird, but when I looked at it, it wasn't what I thought. I was like thinking, ooh, I'm going to get to see a lot, and it barely showed anything. I'm like, come on, you know, it was kind of real cheesy, kind of corny, but that was Peter. He did it with class. Now looking back, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he did that, but in the long run, it gave him exposure, but you know, that's just how he was, you know.
Right.
Even on Jerry Springer, some of that shit that was on it, stuff was just so stupid. And people really believed that Jerry Springer was real. That was all scripted, totally. I used to work in NBC Tower in Chicago, and they used to film Jerry Springer out of there before he moved to Connecticut.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Oh my God, that had to have been over 25 years ago.
Wow.
And the audience was so like what you've seen on the screen, you know.
Yeah.
That he'd been on a few episodes of Jerry Springer, which I was blown away. You know, going back, you could find him on YouTube. A lot of his stuff you can find on YouTube. Everything that we talk about is basically on YouTube anymore.
Pretty much, yeah.
But is there anything else about Peter? I can't think of anything like as far as songs or anything.
Well, I know Can't Lose You off of Bloody Kisses as well, the very last track. It's simple, but I don't know, there's just something about that song, the melodies of it, I love it.
Yeah.
And it's basically, he just keeps repeating, can't lose you, you know, and
yeah, to close out the record. Yeah, that was a pretty good track.
Yeah.
They always closed out their records with ended it on a high note, you know, with their songs. So I don't think out of all of them they were always stellar. I don't think of any of the record, you know, the CDs that they put out were anything but stellar. I don't think any were any different. They were all different, but they all merged into the, you know, and they were known for their covers because they had Summer Breeze, they had Cinnamon Girl.
Oh yeah.
They did a lot of covers too that you would not even suspect. One honorable mention would be My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. That one was kind of different. It's kind of trippy, actually.
Yeah.
It was almost like Cinnamon Girl and Summer Breeze, but that's not a cover. That was their original.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a video for that too.
Yeah.
It's done tongue-in-cheek, kind of, you know, but in the video, God, he's tall. He's like, what, 6'7"? There is an autobiography. It's very hard to find, and I have a copy of it as a digital download, the biography of Peter Steele.
Okay. That
came out probably like in 2015, 2016. I have not read it. I gotta find it, and it's one of those weird, it wasn't I don't want to say it's an official release, but there is a autobiography out there about him and his life after he died, because he's been gone. Tomorrow will be, again, 16 years. I can't believe it. And he did not die of heart failure. He died of diverticulitis. He had from septic situation from him. He always suffered from mental health things about him. You know, he suffered a lot, and that kind of segues into, I want to dedicate this episode to the memory of one of my best friends who passed away from actually that, which, you know, YouTube will. And she never lived past the age of 37, and she's been gone since 2009. It's been 17 years. So my very best friend, Freya Furman, tomorrow is her birthday. She died on April 7th, 2009. And then we buried her a week later. So that was very difficult. So whenever Peter's anniversary comes around on her birthday, I'll always remember her. That's how hard that is, you know, to take Peter away, and then, you know, best friend. Yeah, right. So without being, you know, a bearer of bad news, but celebrating her birthday tomorrow, and we're going to see Halloween tomorrow. Yes, we are. That's going to be something else. We'll have footage tomorrow from the concert. I can't wait. Pumpkins United. Pumpkins United.
Pumpkins United.
Can't wait. Oh my God. Beast in Black. I don't know about them. Maybe I'll change my mind. Giants on the Run. That's what I wanted to say. I was trying to think of something Halloweenish. So we'll end this video.
All right.
If you happen to like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Push that notification bell. Share it with anybody who you think might like our wild and crazy content. And subscribe to our channel. I'd like to thank our Facebookers, our Instagrammers, and our Threaders for chiming in. Thank you very much. To our YouTube subscribers, are growing. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Without you, this channel would not be. And last but certainly not least, our TikTok Around the Clock crew, our rock and rollers. Man, you're chiming in. You're kicking ass and taking names. I love you guys. We do love you from the bottom of our hearts. Let's end this video, shall we? I always, I'm going to change it up on you one day. Always look good, always do good, always do your best. Be your best, whatever you do in life. Remember that we love you. 2, smell good. Don't be a ranky rank skanky skank. Right. Like super food. Stay out of people's business. Save the drama for your mama. And stand on your own motherfucking twos, man. How old are you? That's right. You're old enough to be an adult. Do all of that. And above, that's a PSA. Pissa. That's a PSA, public service announcement. Pissa. For all you young people watching, thank you very much. And 3, chains hanging. 3. Till tomorrow's video, guys. Love you. All the best. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Cheers.